like to give a very special thanks to Playmates Toys for sending this product to us for free. What's up, Fabsome Besties? Today we are taking a look at Billie Eilish Live, Cupertino, California, based on the 2019 concert. With a suggested retail price of $29.99 in the US and $39.99 in Canada, this doll can be found at Target. And just like with previous Billie Eilish dolls, the box can turn into a display. This doll comes with a doll stand, black and green hair. There is a little bit of box hair, so we might need to fix that with a hot water rinse. There is a lot of product in the hair, so it's pretty crunchy. I get her prepped by wrapping her in a towel. On a protected surface, I pour hot water over the hair, then comb it out and allow it to dry. I don't think my styling did the hairstyle justice, but now you can see all the layers. The green is shorter and the black is longer. This doll is wearing a gray satin two-piece outfit. It's kind of like a really light silver with glitter details. You can make out the little Billie Eilish logo there. The shirt has a collar. The sleeves are tucked under and hemmed, as well as at the bottom. It velcros in the back. The shorts are made out of the same material. They're pretty long, have an elastic waistband, and are hemmed at the bottom. This doll has socks to match the outfit and white sneakers. There is one accessory included. It is a small microphone that the doll can hold. Just like the previous dolls, this doll also has pretty good articulation. The head can move on the neck, and we have some good range of motion there. In the past, I didn't know that you had to kind of turn it to get all of those positions, so I do apologize for previous reviews. My bad, y'all. There is full rotation at the shoulder, and it can go out to the side. Nice movement there at the elbow. The wrist can move forward and back and turn. There is articulation at the waist. The doll can move forward and back and side to side. Full rotation at the hip, a nice knee joint, and articulation at the ankle. Wow, we have a nice little collection now. Confession, I'm not actually a huge music person, but I am a doll person, so I can totally appreciate these dolls. I have 2 green Billie Eilishes and 1 teal. I feel like I need a blonde. I have an extra bad guy doll, so we can customize one. Off with the head! I place the doll in a plastic bag, then place the bag into a cup of hot water. Let it sit until the head is nice and squishy, and then we're gonna hold the neck and carefully remove. It actually removes pretty easily. Ah, look at her neck hole. I wanna put the head on a made-to-move body. Hopefully it will fit. If not, we can always use the original. Let's go ahead and cut away the hair. Doing the big chop. Scrape out the hair on the inside. We have to remove all of those little plugs until the head is nice and clean. I use all kinds of tools for removing the hair. It's pretty much whatever is close by. This is one of those manicure tools for doing your cuticles. I used both sides and they worked pretty well. I'm using nail polish remover to remove the blue. Now we can reroot her. I have some long blonde hair, and I make my rerooting tool using an X-Acto knife handle and a sewing needle. I place the needle into the handle, tighten it so the eye of the needle is pointing out. Then I use wire cutters to cut it at an angle, so one piece is longer than the other. Take a small amount of hair. I like to wet it slightly. Find the center, place it through the needle, then push it through the already made holes until The whole head is done. I pour water over it to get the hair to lay down. Then I braid it and dip the hair into hot water. Undo the braids, giving the hair a soft wave. Trim it. It's not an exact replica. I'm definitely taking some artistic liberties. Now we could place the head back on the original body, but I want to try a made to move. However, there are some obvious differences in the neck. The original neck is much longer and has a little ball for the well under the head. So I'm not quite sure if this is going to fit. If I just go ahead and put the head on the neck, I end up with a bobblehead. So let's experiment. I am going to cut off part of the neck peg, then use a 3D pen to make a stationary ball peg where we can place the head on top and there is no bobblehead, while still having a decent range of motion. Now I do need to be careful about how far back the head goes because then you see the little peg we made. And we still have the option of putting the head back on the original body if this becomes troublesome. The skin match is very, very close, but I seem to have lost my waves. The hair is pretty much straight now, so we're just gonna go with it. So let's just cut some bangs. This does make me nervous because I'm not like the best at cutting doll hair. Probably because I need smaller scissors. Gotta get those. Okay, that looks pretty good. That needs to dry. So while we wait, I take a sock, cut off the bottom, repeat so you have two. One is really long and the other is about the length of the doll's arm. If you look closely, you can see that the top of my sock is a little tighter than the lower half. I'm gonna go right under that faint line and cut a small hole. Repeat on the other side, take the other sock, flip it inside out, and sew two lines going right down the center. You can do this with a needle and thread or a sewing machine. I made the bottom of the sleeves pretty narrow and then it gets wider towards the top. Cut off the excess, and to separate them, by cutting between the lines, flip them inside out, take the sock, and we're gonna line up those raw edges, pushing the sleeve kinda through the hole so we can see it on the other side. Line up the edges, then sew around the edge. I'm using a back stitch just to try to keep a little more flexibility around the sleeve. After going all the way around, I go back around again, this time doing a stitch that goes over the edge to try and prevent any unraveling. Once the sleeves are attached, fold under and hem the bottom for a super simplistic sweater with an oversized collar and super baggy sleeves, giving us another inspired look. Thank you for joining us while we took a look at Billie Eilish and made our own inspired look. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and The Frog Vlog. And we will see you next time. Bye!